My name's Chloe. I am 32 out of Kansas City, Missouri, and this is Financial Audit. My grandfather is.
Okay. Obviously, that's not in a position you want to be forever. So we need to get control of her spending. Because in general, whether it's behavioral, maybe you need to see a therapist, or whether it's emotional, and we talk about budgeting, you obviously, just like anyone who goes on here, you're going to get access to our budgeting program and our investing program, which is, by the way, bundled now. You can check it out for a lower price. Highly recommend it for anyone. But I want you to go through all of those. And if you're actually learning how to budget, you sit down and budget on a monthly basis. You sit down, see what you spent last month and how that compares to what you intended to do, and how you need to fix your budget for this next month to hold yourself accountable. And if you need to give yourself little rewards along the way for hitting certain goals, that's good too. But if we're spending $10,000 on knitting quilt bullcrap, like, instead of literally paying our minimum monthly payments, we are never going to get anywhere in life. Never gonna get anywhere in life. And who knows, maybe the next hobby is fish tanks. That's expensive as a
Gardening. I've found gardening
is not cheap.
No,
depending.
It's not. I've put probably bare minimum 500 into it so far.
What happens when you have this kid and you're like, I want to do $10,000 on gardening instead of putting money aside for their college or something?
Okay, I will say, since all of this has come up, since the whole adoption thing has come up, it has put a lot of things into perspective. And it's one of the reasons I started even talking to like coworkers about money and everything, because I want to change. I want to change.
Did they recommend you to come on the show?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My boss. He's a fan.
Oh, hello, boss.
So, but I want to change, and I'm a collector, big time collector. And I don't even think I mentioned any of this in the application or anything. Starbucks cups were a weakness. Mugs were a weakness. I have tons. I know. It's not even the drinks. I don't care about the drinks. They're not even that great.
Where are they?
They're just pretty.
Yeah, where are they?
On shelves.
Oh, so they're actually displayed?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of times they were in boxes, like in between moves and stuff. But I had them on shelves in my house. I had pictures of like they were along like the tops of the cabinets and stuff. They're pretty, but
do you have a picture of this?
Oh, somewhere I'm sure, maybe. But my point is, they're gone. When all
I was gonna say that might scare a man away next time you have one over. So I just wanted to, throw that out.
The point is they're gone because when I was asked about the adoption and everything, it put things in priority. Like it changed things for me. I got rid of all my Starbucks cups. I sent them all over to my grandparents' house to sell in garage sales. I like purged my entire house. I was like, get rid of this stuff. I don't need this stuff. It changed a lot of stuff for me.
Now I will ask you, and this might come off as mean, but are you sure that this kid and your hobby jumping is not in your brain and how it's working for its dopamine fulfillment another hobby that you might jump from? Right now, you're putting all of your effort into this by getting rid of things and doing all these things, but just the same way you've put all your effort into these other hobbies in the past. Yeah. What's gonna say that you don't find interest in something else and put your full focus into that a couple of years down the road instead?
Instead of my kid? That would never happen.
Okay.
I would give my life for a child.
Okay. I'm just assessing.
I've made mistakes and I won't make mistakes like that again. So if a child were to come into my life one way or another, I sacrifice all the time for my ex's daughter. I would do anything for her. If another child were to somehow come into my life, this adoption goes through.
Well, whatever. I'll ask candidly, it's just a person to a person, forgetting that this is a show or anything like that, but this is being turned into a show. Is the person who you're considering adopting from going to see the show, and what do you think they'll reconsider from seeing that show?
She probably will see the show. I've actually talked to her about going on, but I've talked to her about my financial situation before. Okay. She and I have talked. So she knows, she's been to my house, my trailer. She knows, but she also knows, what I have not sacrificed necessarily, but what I've done already in place to try and prepare for this kid. I have an entire nursery set up. the second bedroom in my house. There's a crib, there's a changing table, there's a fully functional. I could bring a baby home right now today, and I have a nursery ready.
If I accidentally create a little whoopsie in my escapades, I'll throw it your way.
Oh my god,
that's a terrible joke.
Yeah,
that's a horrendous
that
joke.
Is awful. Oh my god, Caleb.
So, things fly through my head,
god.
And I have no filter. I apologize. And Noah just typed that he can live with you if you want another child as well. So there's lots of options. Okay. So is this a Bitcoin account? Well, I'm confused. Oh, no. But you can get crypto in this wallet. You got gas. I don't know what this is. It's some account that holds money. It's $19 in there. I can't even see what any of the purchases and spending are. Look, they're all blacked out. Oh. And then you got Chipotle and Chipotle. So we certainly can't do Chipotle if we want to get a kid.
Venmo or something. Venmo or Cash App.
What are the other hobbies you've pumped money into and have spent? Well,
nail polish was a big one for a long time.
It's a hobby? How much did you spend on that?
A lot. Nail polish, I don't know, thousands. I mean, all these, it was... I feel like I'm trying to justify it, and there's really, like, looking back, hindsight, there's no justification. But I mean, if I stuck with one hobby the whole time, I feel like I could justify it. But the fact that I hobby jump, I know it's like bad. Like, all my nail polish, I still have it all. It's sitting in a storage unit in Oklahoma in drawers and drawers.
Wait, can you sell it all?
I don't know.
Facebook Marketplace?
Maybe if it's still good.
Dude, even
it's
at like
sitting
50%, even 25%, take that, throw it out of debt, dude.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Do you want this kid to live a good life or not? Make sacrifices, okay?
Yeah.
So it's like, let's grow up. You're 32. Like, you're in your, like, you know, you turn 18, you're an adult. Congratulations. Yeah. You've gone through the 18, 19, gone through the 20s. Now you're in your early 30s. Been through a lot of adulthood. I think maybe it's time to act like one.
Okay, so I can part with nail polish. I'm over the whole nail polish thing. I don't do my nails anymore. Fine. I don't know if it's even in good. I mean, it's been sitting in storage for years. I wouldn't know. It may be trash,
you're paying for the storage unit too, right?
Yes, I'm paying for a storage unit.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out how to get that emptied out. It's a logistics thing.
Call a trash company.
Yeah, that's what... my boss's suggestion was to haul it all out into the middle of the thing and set it on fire, so...
Well, that's probably a more illegal suggestion.
Yes, but all my quilting stuff is there. All of my sewing machines, my fabric.
Go get it.
I've already made multiple trips down there. There's so much.
Okay, then do one more trip. Take what you would find that you would take in that trip, and then that's obviously the most important stuff, and the rest of it can forever.
Okay. It's not unreasonable. I haven't had access to it for 3 years. I am willing to make sacrifices.
You said your grandpa gave you the truck, but I'm seeing on this piece of paper that you owe your grandpa $4,500.
Yes. So he gifted me the van itself, but the van is not. It's 20 years old. It's an 04, and it needs a lot of work. It has needed a lot of work. It needed front end. The alignment. I don't do cars, so I'm going to say things wrong, but whatever has the tires on it on the front was off, and it was eating through sets of tires. Like, we were having to put tires on every like 4 months. And there's $300 every set of tires. And so he helped me pay to have the front end fixed. He's paid for at least 2 sets of tires, 3 sets of tires.
Oh my gosh, and all this is added up to $4,500?
Yeah. And I still need to put like another $3,000 into it.
Is this even worth it? Add his $4,500, add your $3,000, you could have got a used car that needed less work.
Yeah, but this is something where I can work on making payments with him. Where
are there minimum monthly payments to him?
No, nothing.
So what the f- are you talking about?
But what I'm saying is nothing's set up yet. But we can.
How long have you owed it to him?
Well, it was given to me almost a year ago. The week we closed on a house, I found I was pregnant.
With who?
It wasn't Edison.
Oh, okay.
I was with the other guy just a few times. We were working at the same job, which happened to be the same place that this person worked.
No.
I thought I would be able to bury this secret.
Does he know?
It's just gotta come out.